Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs. You better stop playing with me. It's that time of the day. I got some shout outs. I couldn't finish from yesterday because it was just a long list. A long laundry list at that. You better stop playing with me. But I get a chance to shout them out today, though. Because one thing I do, boy, I do great shout outs. Awesome shout outs. You better stop playing with me. All right, so we're going to get right to it, guys. I want to start out with a young man by the name of Mr. Ryan Qualls. Now, Mr. Ryan Qualls is he's from the Dayton Aviation Heritage National Historical Park. He's a what I always call a park ranger, but to get the professional title, this young man is Dayton Aviation Heritage National Park Historical. He hosts the museum there in Dayton, Ohio, for the Orville Wright Museum and for the Paul Laurence Dunbar Museum. And I had a great honor and opportunity to meet this young man as I was going back to remorph into Professor Bowtie. Because what the problem was that I went there and did a documentary on Paul Laurence Dunbar, but now that I'm going into morphed into Professor Bowtie on the scene with his lime green and having class in session, I went back to morph into Professor Bowtie. Well, anyway, long story short, I got the chance to meet Mr. Ryan Qualls. I told him I was going to shout him out. He would tell me a few things about Paul Laurence Dunbar and Orville Wrights. And man, I can't wait to get back to get a walking tour with Mr. Ryan Qualls. I'm going to probably have a personal tour. You better stop playing with me. He said he'll give me a call. Okay, so anyway, I want to shout you out, Mr. Ryan Qualls, for the, again, I call him a park ranger. Because the other titles is too long. He just worked for the National Park Service, I'll put it that way. And he the one take you on tour, give you the history of Paul Laurence Dunbar, give you the history of Orville Wrights, and anything else that goes on in Dayton, because Dayton has a lot of history as well. And I got a lot of historical landmarks on the Dayton, on my YouTube channel with Dayton. You'll see that. I got a lot of markers. Probably got a lot more to get to. You better stop playing with me. But Mr. Ryan Qualls, it's a pleasure meeting you, and I wanted to shout you out. I will be getting a chance to meet you again as well, and I will be sending you a lot of a little YouTube on history that I have as well. All right, so the next person I want to talk about, man, is Charles Baker. I met this young man at the rest area, and I stopped to use the restroom and take my restroom break. And this young man was mowing all the lawn, and man, it was beautiful too, man. The way he take care of the lawn at the rest area. You know, the welcome centers, they always beautiful. I mean, they beautify them welcome centers. I've never been to a welcome center that's not beautified. And what I mean by beautified, when you walk in the bathroom, it's super clean. You look at the lawn care, man, cut to the T. I love all the welcome centers because I go into them all day, all evening. I drive all day, every day, looking for historical landmarks. And so when I'm in these rest areas, I always observe these rest areas. They are fantastic. I'm serious. They're nice to stop in, and it's a pleasure. You know what I mean? Even you stop to rest, you feel secure because you got security. The place is well kept, it's well lit. So you're pretty good when you come into these welcome centers. All right, and so I love that part. And so Charles Baker, I'm shouting you out. He's from Lima, Ohio. And I met him the same day that I had met Titiana, and the young lady named Miss Carrie there in Lima, Ohio at Burger King. And he helped me remember the freeway, which was Hardin Freeway. And so anyway, yeah, shouting you out, Charles Baker, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. I hope we stay in touch. Make sure if you know any veterans, man, that all those doggone veterans, Lima, yeah, make sure it's Lima, I'm sorry. But if you know any veterans, make sure you get them over here on this YouTube channel, and so I can shout them out, because that's just what I'm doing right after I get through shouting you guys out. You know, it's a beautiful thing to give you guys your flowers and while you're living, because nobody want no flowers when you're dead and stinking. I know I don't. So I love to have some flowers, and I'm going to give you your flowers. Again, it's nice being with Charles Baker, and we'll stay in touch with each other, man. Make sure you stay in them comments so I can make sure I'll get back to you, all right? Charles Baker from Lima, Ohio. You better start playing with me. You're now officially in the books. All right, the next person I want to talk about is young man right here in Lexington. His name is Peter. He owned the On the Rocks liquor store right downtown Lexington, guys. And if you he said he got the coldest beer in town. And he said if you've been working and you have been hot out there all day on a long, hot day, he said come down to On the Rocks liquor And he got the coldest beer in town. I said, all right, now I'll make sure I shout you out. All right, I will do that. And so, Peter, I'm shouting you out on the Rocks Liquor, downtown Lexington, Kentucky. He said he got the coldest beer in town, guys. So if you ever thirsty and want a cold beer, that's where to go, on the Rocks Liquor. I'm going to take his word for it because he said it. Hello, world. Hello, money. All right, so the next person I want to talk about is TJ. Now, this young man is from Ottawa, Lake, Michigan, and he's a cashier there. And I think I stopped in there to get some coffee and gas, and I got to meet this young man. He waited on me. And he gave me a little history of the town about Ottawa Lake and a couple of other places around Samaria, Michigan, those places up around Adrian, Michigan. So I'm shouting you out, TJ. It's a pleasure meeting you. And you guys make sure you follow me everywhere I go. And if you know any veterans, make sure they follow me on my channel as well, man, because I do all my veterans as well. All right, I love my veterans, I love history, and I love sports. That's what I do. All right, thank you, TJ. It was a pleasure meeting you. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I told you I got to shout my people out when I meet them. I love giving people their flowers while they're alive. As again, there's no fun giving nobody no flowers while they're stinking. You know, as I was growing up, I just seen so many people die. And at the funeral, I seen all these flowers, man. People spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on flowers and put up on a grave. They're going to wilter and die within 2 minutes. And the person who in the grave don't even know you put all them doggone flowers up there. And they were wondering why you didn't give it to them when they was alive. So while they're alive, let's give these people their doggone flowers. And I shout you out every single day. That's why I do it, so I can give you flowers while you are alive. Nobody else give you flowers. Gerald Costello, a.k.a. Professor Bowtie, in the green and on the scene. And my lime green gonna give you your flowers. You do your flowers. If you run across me and I meet you, you can best believe you're gonna get your flowers. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me, I say I'm gonna sign out right now. But before I go, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be their world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top. Until next time we meet out there somewhere. But make sure, guys, you stay down below in the comments so I can keep up with you. God bless you. Until next time.